Hi, I'm Naturopath Kimballe Robyzen, and today I'm going to demonstrate Qigong practice. Qigong is a traditional Chinese practice that comes from the Taoist philosophy, and it is designed to help raise Qi, which is the Chinese word for energy, in the body and to balance it throughout the meridians within the body's energy highways, going from head to tail. So you'll find many different types of Qigong demonstration videos online, but for today's demonstration, I'm going to simplify my own personal morning routine, and then you can decide which components you would like to include or remove depending on your personal needs and the time available to do this. Roughly about a 10-minute practice. With Qigong, when you're in the standing position, you have soft knees and you are pulling your tailbone down. So it's kind of like a little bit like a spring in the knees, and we just don't want to arch the back. So you're bringing the tailbone in, shoulders are back, and this is the general base stance. So as we do this, ideally if you can do it in nature like we are here today, that's wonderful, but you can do it inside your living room, and if you have the opportunity to take your shoes off and connect with the ground, that is ideal. So we'll start the practice by starting that soft knees, tailbone in, and we're going to start with swinging the arms around. With this movement, we're turning the wrist so that the back of our arm, the back of the hand there, is hitting on our kidneys, like that, in a gentle slapping motion. You can do this for quite a few minutes. It's a way of loosening up the whole body. Then we move on to tapping. So just using the fingertips, we're going to now tap throughout the body, around the abdomen. This tapping is releasing stress from the body, from the different meridians, as we're going inside and then back up the outside of the legs, and thumping the back of the kidneys here, along the arms, inside, up under the armpit, lots of lymph nodes there. We're activating the lymph and we're releasing stress. It's helping us to get out of our head and into our bodies. We'll also continue tapping all around the head area. We come down under the eyes, under the nose, and on the chin. I like to also do a little circular motion of stretching around the ears. There are many acupuncture points around the ears, so they're giving them a good little pinch and a squeeze actually helps to serve all of those meridians. Once you've been through that whole tapping focus, then we're going to do, it's kind of like a trampoline without leaving the ground. So the heels stay on the ground. We're not bouncing, we're not jarring. It's a soft bouncing motion. We're letting our knees bounce up and down like a spring and letting our arms get quite loose. We're trying to let the stress out of the body, ground into the ground, and getting things moving around. So this is a lovely freeing part of the practice. When they do Buddhist practices, they will often do this bouncing for like half an hour. Like, it has a very flushing effect. But for us here today, we're just going to do a couple of minutes. You can, if you like, do other slapping around onto the body, but I just like the basic motion like that. Okay, just let that settle a little bit. If you feel a bit disturbed, if you're feeling a little bit lightheaded, of course you would abbreviate that. Get back into the main stance and just ground yourself there. The next motion is taking the legs apart and doing like a sumo squat. Raising the arms, palms to the sky, and then we do a rotation. So straightening the legs, coming back up with bent legs, and back again. We'll do this twice. And back again. Like that. Back to standing. And now we do a raised leg, alternate legs. Same hand on same side, like so. This is going to align left brain, right brain movements. We clear that energy and we change over. Very good. Now we create some chi between the hands and we do a circular motion around the digestion. So we're going in the opposite direction of the digestive tract with 3 circles and then back again in the direction of digestion. Now, we're getting towards the end. We're going to raise our arms, we're going to scoop up all of the universal source energy from above and draw it down the central meridian. And then we're going to bend and scoop Mother Gaia's energy and draw that up to the heart. And then we do one more again, drawing that energy down and scooping from the ground, bringing that energy up. In the final stage, we now imagine a big beach ball full of energy, full of chi that we are holding to our bodies. You might like to close your eyes at this time. See if you can sense a tingling or sensation of energy inside your arms, around your palms of your hand. Buddhist monks will hold this for a long time. The longer you hold it, the more energy and chi you raise. But a couple of minutes is fine. When you feel like you've had enough, you are then imagining to compress all of that chi and energy gradually, steadily down to the dantian, which is just below your navel, crossing the palms over, holding that energy, drawing all that chi into your body. And that closes the practice. So I hope that helps give you a resource that you can include either in your morning practice or when you're feeling a bit overwhelmed with stress and you need to ground yourself. Coordinate your breath with your movements to slow everything down, and I hope that that will provide you with some personal support in your daily life.